Welcome to Artwork Winona for February, and oh, do we have a chock-full show for you. We're going to have just a short word from one of our friends, and then we've got a full slate of special guests to talk about all that's going on creatively in Winona. So we'll be back in just a moment.
Stay up to date with Winona Area Public Schools by watching Making the Grade here on HBC TV 25, presented by Cost Cutters. Join me, Superintendent Rich Dahman, each month for interviews with administrators, district staff, and students. Tune in to Making the Grade Monday through Friday here on HBC TV 25, brought to you by Cost Cutters of Winona, located in the professional building in the Winona Mall Annex.
I'm Lance Garrick with Computers on the Go. I mainly support small businesses in the area with their IT. I've got clients that use multiple locations and we connect them back using virtual private networks. I've always recommended HBC to my clients so that we can have safe, reliable service and not have any downtime. And in order for that to work, I have to have a reliable, secure, fast internet connection, and HBC's always provided that for me.
Contact HBC about our lightning-fast home and business internet connections today.
How much bandwidth will satisfy your home's hunger? The average household now uses 7 wireless devices a day, including TVs, laptops, tablets, and smartphones. HD streaming and gaming can use large amounts of data and slow down speeds for other users. The more devices you use, the more bandwidth your home needs. So make sure you have enough bandwidth. Get up to 1 gig, that's 1,000 megs, with internet from HBC. It's the speed you need to power all your devices. Call today.
First up on Artwork Winona, we have Mary Farrell. And Mary is a great photographer and documentary filmmaker, but you also know her for working with Visit Winona, and she's on our Fine Arts Commission. But you're not here to talk about that. You're here to talk about your own solo show. Go ahead and tell us the name of that show.
The Portrait Project.
And it has a subtitle,
it
right?
It does, and would you...
Photos of some people and a cat.
That's right.
So tell us a little something about this. It's going to be one of the Frozen River Film Festival events.
So it's running during the month of February at the Public Library in the Bell Art Room. And just a little side note, the Public Library just celebrated their 120th anniversary, which is kind of nice.
So they've chosen you to help kick off.
Well,
it's the first show in the room in the 120th year, so that's pretty cool.
That's true. Well, we're actually right now they do have photos up, historic photos of the library in the art room.
Great.
I think as a filler.
Okay.
So anyway, yes, so I will be there my photos will be there the month of February.
And you have an opening during Frozen River Friday, right?
Frozen River Film Festival is February 6th through the 10th, and on the 8th, on Frozen Friday, I will give a artist talk, and there will be a reception at 2 o'clock.
And tickets for this, or is it a free event?
Free, yeah.
Another great free arts event in Winona. And then you're also doing this wonderful project where you're shooting a documentary about the drops, correct?
I am, yes. So currently the project is to document the restoration of the Masonic scenic drops. And so I have been going over to the theater and meeting with Kim Lawler, who is the scenic artist, and shooting films of her doing the restoration. And it's quite fascinating, and she's quite fascinating.
She is quite fascinating.
She is.
She's such a wonderful character in her own right.
And she's
such a talented artist too. So we've got one talented artist following another talented artist with an interviewer who's a talented writer in her own mind, right? Who's helping you out on this project?
So Fran Edstrom is my interviewer. So she will be tonight. Actually, we're going to meet at the Masonic, and she's going to interview Kim about the project. Yes.
Great. And you did a documentary on John Latch.
I did.
And what was your first one? That was
well,
your second.
John Latch, The Man of the River, was my first documentary. And the second one was Anne Pulowski, Storyteller to the World.
Okay. And so the Masonic Theater Drops Restoration and Kim Lawler is your third subject.
Is. Mm-hmm.
But not until you have to go see the Portrait Project, right?
That's right. Photographs
of some people and a cat. So I do love that title, and I've seen the photographs, and they're just stunning. And I can't help but believe that people, when they see them live, are just going to be newfound fans of your work.
Well, and it's a lot of local people, so people that we've known in the community. So yeah, I'm looking forward to showing them off.
Good. And we'll have you back to talk about the documentary film project when it's nearing completion. Hopefully we'll be able to see some snippets of that too. So it's a great February, and thanks for kicking us off. And we'll be back with a chock-full show of a bunch of different guests.
Warning, what you are about to see is disturbing.
Baffling.
And gross.
I want to spit this out of my mouth right now.
That's why they called in the experts.
What do you focus on first?
Whoa, look at this. Holding it with a spatula.
They say burn, I say smoky flavor.
We taste the food, so you don't have to.
All new. Worst Cooks in America. Sunday night at 9. Only on Food Network.
What is that?
And acid.
In the beginning, there was dial-up. Slow as syrup dial-up. When 3 megabits arrived, it felt like riding a cyclone with your hands in the air. Until 100 megabits sent you surfing with glee on a cavernous pipeline of bits and bytes. Which brings us to 1 gig. That's 1,000 megabits per second from HBC. We're about to break the internet speed barrier. Your home deserves the fastest internet. Get gigabit internet today from HBC. Internet redefined.
Sledhead 24/7. If it happens on the snow, find it here first. Snowmobile destinations, sled evaluations, lifestyles, aftermarket and product reviews, highlighting all aspects of racing, and get the inside coverage on the AMSOIL Championship Snowcross. Sledhead 24/7, where we are everything snowmobile.
And we're very excited to have some new folks on the show this month. Jimmy Bickerstaff, who's the co-chair out at St. Mary's University Department of Theater. And we have Rachel Ann Payton, who are the leads in Lady from the Sea by Ibsen. So first, Jimmy, tell us a little something about why you chose Lady from the Sea.
Because it's not your usually expected Ibsen. He's moving into symbolism. The plot, it changes from what you might expect. It's not your usual Ibsen.
Okay. Not your grandmother's Ibsen.
That's right.
All right. And
not your Norwegian grandmother.
Your Norwegian grandmother. It will be when?
It's February 13th to the 17th. In the Studio Theater in the Performing Center. So
good.
it's
so nice,
very intimate, very immersive, actually, this time around.
Great. And so tell us a little something about, so you got cast, right? Obviously, first cool thing. How far into the rehearsals are you?
We are about 2 weeks in now, out of a month-long process.
So, but by the time you see it, it'll be almost opening, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay. And your character. Tell me a little something about your character.
Alita.
You notice we let her talk first.
Alita's very perplexing because when she's around her friends and family, she has a strong will. She's very caring about everyone without having to compromise herself. But then when you see her in conflict, she kind of loses that side of herself, and that's her main struggle.
Okay, yeah. And good. And tell me a little bit about your character.
Well, Dr. Vongel, her husband, really cares about her more than anything, and he's willing to do what he needs to help her. Unlike other of the patriarchs' families, he's more nice. He's not as
well.
Angry
my gosh, this almost feels like a comedy. It's an Ibsen comedy. The basic struggle of the play is, in a nutshell, what are people going to see?
Well, the basic struggle of the play is a marital struggle, but it's also an internal struggle in the search for freedom and independent choice.
So 2 people married learning how to actually coexist with each other and become stronger.
Struggling
as a
over
group.
a past romance.
Great.
Actually.
Good, and that's Lady from the Sea out at St. Mary's in the
in
Department of
Studio.
Theater. And the dates one more time for
February 13th to the 17th. 2 performances on that Saturday. Tickets through the Performance Center box office. Weekdays noon to 6 p.m. and then, of course, a half an hour or so before the
And
performance.
having seen some of your work, Professor, do go to see this. Support the Page Theater and their great theater department. It's one of the cultural assets of the city.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. We'll be right back.
Be sure to check out US Golf TV, where you are going to see golf products that you have never seen before. You're also going to see golf tips from some of the leading instructors around the country that are truly changing the way people are teaching the game and challenging the status quo. Also, you're going to see fitness tips that are revolutionizing the way PGA Tour pros are training their body and swinging the golf club. If you want something different, if you're looking for some new information, US Golf TV has it. Be sure to check your local listings. US Golf TV, we've got you covered.
Flipping houses in Chicago it's a gamble.
We're easily $75,000 over budget. This could spiral out of control.
It's already kind of spiraled. A profit like that is worth the gamble.
There's no money, and I can't just make it grow.
Oh my God, I'm gonna lose it. You gotta spend money to make money, so we are all in. How am I gonna get a railing in 2 weeks? This job's gonna kill me.
All new Windy City Rehab, Tuesday at 9 on HGTV.
Kelmus Implement Company is an agricultural equipment dealership. Back in 2016, when HBC brought fiber optics to Altura, we saw a huge benefit in internet speeds over previous providers. With our vendors requiring real-time communications with our inventory and parts books, the internet speed has given us an advantage over our competition. I would recommend HBC's products because HBC has helped Kelmus Implement grow.
Contact HBC about our lightning-fast home and business internet connections today.
And we're back with our friends from the Minnesota Marine Art Museum, or MAM, Heather Casper, who's Director of Education, and a new person, Carrie Frederick, who's the second Saturday coordinator. And you really have only been on the position for 2 days, but when this airs, she'll be an old hat at about a month in. So tell us about this second Saturday program, which is just amazing.
We are so excited to launch it again for 2019. We did 8 programs last year that went over gangbusters, super successful, more than 4,000 people came. And this year we're launching in February, and we'll have 11 programs the second Saturday of every month. It is $1 admission for everyone. There are art making activities, guided tours.
I'm not sure everybody
music.
Heard that. $1.
$1
Okay.
for all. And children 4 and under are free, and members are always free.
Wow.
Yeah.
And there's always something fun for the young folk to do that you coordinate. And then tell us a little something about how this all happened. How did Second Saturday start?
So the Minnesota State Arts Board graciously has funded us for the year. So we're really grateful for that opportunity.
That's such a great opportunity and a very competitive grant, so we're really happy that you guys are doing this. And the whole idea is to just open access up to the museum, to let folks know that the museum is not this sort of elitist, haughty-taughty experience, that it's actually just a really fun, wonderful thing to do with your family, right?
Yes, there's so many ways to connect to all of the artworks in there. And our goal with Second Saturday is to offer lots of different approaches, whether it be music in the galleries, poetry in the galleries, activities. We play a great bingo game for prizes that's always a hit, so that folks can learn to enjoy the amazing collection that we have right here in Winona.
And so, Carrie, your Second Saturday coordinator, now you've got to do 11 of these.
Yeah.
You got to pull off 11 magic tricks.
I'm ready.
So
I'm ready.
it's going to be really cool. And from what I understand, the 2 exhibits that are going to be open, you know, there's the beautiful collection, which is a lot of fun to always see.
Yes.
But there's this amazing porcelain collection, right?
Anna Metcalf. It's an exhibit called Upstream. It is all about community, all about storytelling. It is a magnificent exhibition. Definitely worth celebrating. In fact, our theme for February second Saturday is love, but in March we'll be talking about women in art and be focusing on Anna Metcalf, and also a photographer from Slovakia. Her name is Maria Svarbova, and she's got some beautiful photographs that we'll be highlighting as well.
It's just such a treasure to have this museum in our community. People come from all over to go. And now on Saturdays, second Saturday, you can go for $1.
That's right.
So please take advantage of that. If you've never been or if you're returning, just come and see the work that's going on at this great, great, great place to visit. Thanks so much for coming by.
Thanks for having us.
We'll be back in just a minute.
HBC Community Wi-Fi is a system of wireless access points installed in public and private locations. Delivering community Wi-Fi to a remote campground or marina is an engineering challenge that can involve a lot of different technologies and require some creative thinking. HBC leadership is committed to delivering cutting-edge services to our customers and in the communities we serve.
Providing opportunities for residential and business customers. HBC is innovation and creativity.
Wondering where you can go to find great old movies? Well, look no further than HBC TV 25. Each week, TV 25 presents the HBC movie, and we won't monkey around. We'll show you movies like Night of the Living Dead, Giant Gila Monster, The Fat Spy, His Girl Friday, and others. Join us mornings at 12:30 a.m., and for those of you with better sleeping habits, Saturday afternoon at 2 on HBC TV 25 for the HBC movie.
Don't miss out on highlights and score updates from your favorite local college and high school athletics by following HBC TV 25 Sports. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to get up-to-date information on all the games covered by the HBC Sports team. Grab your smartphone and add us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at HBC TV 25 Sports.
And we're back with Hannah Osee, who's choreographer, dancer, and publicity coordinator for Dancescape at Winona State University. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
So tell us a little bit about Dancescape for those that may not know it.
So Dancescape is an annual concert that happens every year on the main stage at WSU. It's been going on for 29 years now, so next year is going to be an exciting year with the 30th anniversary coming up. But this year, we have interim director Aaron Drummond taking place of Gretchen Kohenauer, who's usually here. And we just have a bunch of student choreographers using that opportunity to explore their creativity. We have some guest artists who came and placed some pieces on us, and Aaron choreographed a piece as well. Yeah.
And you did.
And
Tell
I
us
did,
about
yeah.
your piece.
Oh, my piece. My piece is titled "Shout Out to My Cabbage Patch Doll." Yeah.
You're old enough to know what Cabbage Patch dolls are?
I am,
Oh
and
my
I hated mine.
Okay.
I hated it a lot. So yeah.
So is this a negative piece?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, it's fun. It's whimsical. It's childlike. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm very excited about it.
All right, great. And
Yeah.
so as choreographer, are you performing in your own?
No, I'm not performing my
Okay.
own, but I am performing in 5 other pieces.
In 5 other
Yeah.
pieces? You're in demand. You better be. You must be
yeah.
the best dancer in
No,
all in the
no.
tri-state region.
Not at all. Not at all.
Okay.
I just enjoy being
The
the show.
dates of Dancescape? Do you know off
The 14th through the 16th of February.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And tickets are available, I'm assuming, at the
Yeah.
WSU Theater Department
Mhm.
website?
Yep, on the website and then in the box office as well.
Okay, great. So if you had to say, for those that have never been to Dancescape, what it would feel like, would it be sort of like being immersed in really great music videos, or what's the experience like?
The experience, I think, varies a lot from piece to piece because there's such a wide range. There's modern and contemporary and some jazz, improvisation.
So you're being exposed to the entire spectrum of dance in one evening.
Yeah, a lot of different genres, and so I think that to say that you'll expect a certain emotion or expect to get something out of it is, I can't say what
There's
people will get out of
something
it.
for everyone.
Yeah, yes.
Cool.
Yes. Mhm.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing it, and thanks so much for coming by.
Thank you. Thank you.
We'll be back in just a minute.
Stay up to date with Winona Area Public Schools by watching Making the Grade here on HBC TV 25, presented by Cost Cutters. Join me, Superintendent Rich Dahman, each month for interviews with administrators, district staff, and students. Tune in to Making the Grade Monday through Friday here on HBC TV 25, brought to you by Cost Cutters of Winona, located in the professional building in the Winona Mall Annex.
It's not too late to watch The Masked Singer. This is the greatest show! And Fox Wednesday, you simply cannot miss one ridiculously fun minute.
We're all part of a big musical. Who sung it?
I need more clues, people. I'm not that smart.
You won't believe the celebrity we unmask next.
I think I know that voice. No way!
The Masked Singer, Wednesdays at any time on demand or Fox Now.
Elevate your HBC TV experience with the latest technology to hit your whole home entertainment system. Record up to 6 programs simultaneously and save up to 350 hours of your favorite shows. Pause a program you're watching in one room and pick right up where you left off in another. Video on demand, wireless set-top boxes and mobile device streaming, apps including Alexa, Netflix, YouTube, and more. Call 888-474-9995 to learn more or visit hbci.com/elevate today.
And next up, we have Kayleen Berwick, who's the personnel manager for the Winona Symphony Orchestra, one of the great treasures of Winona. We're so excited. How long has this orchestra been around?
Over 100 years, 110. We celebrated the anniversary in the 2018 calendar year.
Great, great. And you have your great tradition being carried on, the children's concert. Tell us about that.
Yes, we're excited for the 4th annual in recent history. It was actually a long-standing tradition in the early 1900s with the founding conductor Carl Regels, and so we resurrected it a few years ago, and we're going strong. We'll have over 1,100 students this year with us in the auditorium on Tuesday, February 19th, Sampson Hall, Harriet Johnson Auditorium. We'll have performances at 9 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. And the 10:30 a.m. will have some seats open to the public in the balcony, free admission.
Yeah, so the balcony, free admission for to join these students to hear the most amazing work, probably orchestral work for kids. It's Peter and the Wolf, correct?
Yes, it's a classic. Yep. We'll have a lot of characters in the piece as well. You know, there's Peter, his grandfather, the duck, the bird, the cat, and of course the wolf. So we're excited.
Now, is it narrated alongside the music itself?
Yep, we'll have a narrator come and join the symphony, and so there will be a lot of moving parts going on stage.
So great. So if your kids have not been invited because they're coming with the school, you could bring them along and also have them attend up
Of course. Yep. Like I said, 10:30 a.m. that second performance will have seats open up in the balcony for the public to come.
Good, and there'll be a spring concert, I'm sure.
Yes. There will actually be a reduction of Mozart's Marriage of the Figaro on the children's concert, and entire piece will be resurrected again for the March concert.
You're going to do the entire Marriage of Figaro in concert?
An overture of it.
Well, oh, the overture.
That's
sorry.
I don't
I was going,
speak
wow,
all the musical terms. I just plan things.
Good. So now, Peter and the Wolf is the orchestra acts out different animal characters, right? So the music actually represents a certain type of. So it sounds like a wolf, right? And that kind of thing.
Each of the different characters will be represented by different instruments in the ensemble.
Oh, so it teaches youngsters not only the importance of classical music, but how an actual symphony works in a certain sense.
And how the different sounds interact.
Exciting. Great. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. It's really great to see you again. And don't forget, Peter and the Wolf, the Winona Symphony Orchestra.
Now's the time to unleash the internet. With HBC, you can get internet speeds up to 1 gig. It's the speeds you need for the ultimate internet experience. Connect all of your devices, including tablets, game consoles, smartphones, computers, smart speakers, and more. Upload and share photos and videos instantly. Stream HD movies in a flash. And experience online gaming like never before. Call HBC today at 888-474-9995 to get started.
What's a Southern girl? It's waking up before the sun rises. It's loving the simple things in life like the dirt roads that lead you home. It's working hard to get what you want. It's hanging your own stands, breaking your own ground, and strategizing every little move for that one moment when everything you've worked for is standing right in front of you. Even if I fail a million times, I keep pushing myself till I'm exhausted, filthy, and about to give up. And that's when the adrenaline hits.
And we're back with Cindy and Brian Noft of Ed's No Name Bar and their special guest, Dr. Bob. We're here to talk about some interesting programming that's coming up, a few cool things. Go ahead, Cindy.
We have 2 Frozen River Festival events. We have on the Tuesday of the week of the festival, we have the animated shorts, and we also have a beer tasting. And then on Saturday we have the River Meltdown with Apollo Cobra.
Okay, great. I believe that's the second week of February?
It's the second Saturday.
Yeah, February 9th.
So, good. And then we got a little Dr. Bob. Can you tell me a little about it?
We're doing a Valentine's Cabaret, and I'll let Bob give you the details on that.
We're going to have a special night for lovers and for those not so lucky in love. So if you're feeling kind of lonely...
Why'd you look at me in that?
I was
you looked right at me and not so lucky in love, though. Go ahead.
So it's going to be an inspiring night for anyone that's out there that's like, oh, man, I just love, right? So we're going to give a little relief for that. We've got some storytelling. We've got some naughty puppetry. We've got some enchanting dancers, free hors d'oeuvres, aphrodisiac drinks made by our mixologists.
Well, now aphrodisiac drinks I think of when I think of Valentine's Day, but naughty puppets would not have been first on my list. But wow, what a different...
That's romance.
Yeah, there you go. Of a kind, yes. All right. Well, we'll leave it to Ed's No Name to always have some incredible new programming. Thanks so much for all you guys are doing, and we love what's happening in the bar. There's a lot of really cool energy. I know Charlie Parr played and a lot of other really great people. So we hope to have you guys back on real soon. So again, 2 events on Frozen River Film Festival week.
Yep.
And then I'm assuming Valentine's night is
Yes.
the
Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay. And tickets needed or?
You can buy tickets, or you can go to the Facebook event page to get the details for all of the events.
Okay. Each one is slightly different.
Yeah, everyone is slightly different.
Great. Well, we'll see you soon.
Okay. Thank you.
And we'll be back in just a minute.
Looking for a communications partner who will go the extra mile? With hundreds of fiber miles across southern Minnesota, scalable solutions for companies of all sizes, and professional on-site installation, HBC means business. Call HBC to get business class internet with speeds up to 1 gig, or maximize your savings in a Gigabiz Choice bundle, internet and phone with unlimited nationwide calling. Call HBC Business Solutions, 888-474-9995, or go online at hbci.com/business.
Follow the national circuit of the Pro Watercross Tour each week on Pro Watercross. It's not your average day at the beach. Featuring the best professional and amateur power sport athletes from around the world competing on the most beautiful beaches and venues in the USA on some of the most challenging and technical race courses in the world. Check out the high-speed thrills of Pro Watercross on HBC TV 25.
Oh, you're in for a treat because we got David Forrest. And David Forrest is going to tell us, he's from the Upper Mississippi Jazz Society, and he's going to tell us about one of the most interesting events that's coming up in this month. So go ahead. A little Mardi Gras, David?
It's a Mardi Gras. We call it a Winona Mardi Gras, but it comes at the right time, and it's at the Dixieland Band, and it's at Jefferson's, and they have Mardi Gras food, and we have umbrellas, we have beads.
Is that why you brought the umbrellas along?
That's why I brought
I think
these
we should have an umbrella as we talk, shall we? All right. All right, so now, I think you left out the single most important part of this event, which is the Dixieland Jazz,
The
right?
Dixieland Jazz.
So who are some of the bands that we might be able to hear in this festival?
Well, on this one, it'll be the Gate City Dixieland Jazz Band from Winona. And they play at Jefferson's. Actually, they'd be playing there on the last Sunday of the month from March and through October also. But this one is on Sunday the 17th of February.
Great, and they're just a lot of fun. We've had them out at the Concerts on the Green, and they're just wonderful players all. A lot of energy, a lot of excitement, and some of the best Dixieland jazz you're going to hear.
It really is.
And so the time for this extravaganza?
The time is 6 until 8 p.m. On Sunday, February 17th.
And how does one get tickets? Do they just...
It is free.
It's free?
However, we may pass a hat.
Okay.
Just to help support
the
band.
So you get free great jazz, celebrating Mardi Gras, and some Mardi Gras style food if you want to order, correct?
Right, and we'll supply the beads.
Oh, that's why you're wearing the beads. I thought it was just you like pearls. Okay.
We got to get the Mardi Gras spirit.
I hear you. I hear you. So we're really excited to bring some good Dixieland jazz to Winona. We know that we'll have you back probably in the summer for the Dixieland Jazz Festival.
Oh,
correct?
for sure. And that would be actually July 13th.
Okay,
on
great.
a Saturday.
Wow, you're already promoting July.
Well, I tell you, you have to look ahead on things like that.
Yeah, you jazz folk don't waste a second. Okay. Well, anyway, this is at Jefferson, correct?
It is.
And we're really excited to have this society in our town. We just love that we are supporting all types of music, and Dixieland Jazz needs
No,
to be...
a river town like this should have a Dixieland festival, Dixieland
You're
band.
absolutely right. And I hope fuchsia is my color.